Today in Tokyo, I'm interviewing foreign tourists, how they are enjoying their time in Japan, you know? What was the best Japanese food you have so far in Japan?
I would say
What's the best Japanese food you have so far in Japan? Every country has something negative or difficult to deal with, especially for you guys. If you have to choose one, what would it be?
what I don't like.
Hello everyone, how you guys going? 皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか？今日も可能性無限大 This is タロサックということで、今日の動画では外国人が今日本で楽しんでいることと感動したことは何というテーマでやっていきたいと思います。いや僕日本に帰ってきて気づいたんですけど、海外からの観光客の量すごいじゃないですか。本当に今多くの国からですね、たくさんの人が日本を楽しみに来てくれてますね。僕なんかはですね、今でも海外に住んでるものではあるんですけども、そうだとしてもね、こう一人の日本人として、そしてね、海外かぶれ日本代表10番を背負っているものとしても嬉しい限りです。ということでですね、今日は今そんな日本で外国人が何を楽しんでいるのか、一番良かった日本食は何とか、来たからこそ分かる日本の良さって何だと思うとか、そういったところをこうインタビューしていってですね、改めて日本の良さに気づきながらも同時に英語が学べちゃう、そんな動画今日撮っていきたいと思います。僕のチャンネルでは様々なトピックに関する外国人へのインタビュー動画を毎週配信してます。見るだけで頭の中がグローバル化すること間違いなし。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。ということで今日も早速行きましょう。Thank you very much for your help, guys. What country are you from?
We're from the Philippines.
Are you from the Philippines?
Yeah, from the Philippines.
Okay. How long have you already stayed in Japan? Are you a tourist, yeah?
Yes. Seventh day.
7 days.
Yeah.
And in total, how many days is it going to be?
8 days?
Yeah,
Eight-
tomorrow
oh.
we're leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow you're leaving. That's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, many like European people, Western people, they take like a month off and come here. But Filipino people quite busy?
Because it's close.
Oh yeah,
'cause,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Not too far anyway, yeah. You can come back. So this is the first time visit for you guys, is it?
For me it is. For him it's his
My second time.
Second time, you came back.
Yes.
You must love Japan then.
I love the culture.
Oh, you love the
Yeah.
culture. Okay, I need to ask you about that. I'm a content creator who interviewed people in the world about to see cultural differences and the contrast between people's opinion and all that. Today in Tokyo, I'm interviewing foreign tourists, how they are enjoying their time in Japan, you know? So what was your like a tour plan in Japan? What have you done so far?
First we visited Nagoya.
Nagoya?
Yeah.
How come?
Because it was the first place I've been to and I wanted to show her around.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was a really nice place.
Whoa,
I love
what-
the temples.
Yeah. And then you came to Tokyo?
Yes, we spent 3 days in Nagoya and now we're spending 5 days here in Tokyo.
Yeah. How do you find Tokyo?
It's really relaxed, surprisingly. I thought from the movies, from the shows, I thought it was a really busy place, but it seems relaxed and a nice place to have a vacation.
Yeah, just need to tell you, Tokyo Drift is not real, you know? That's not real. That's not Japan, man. Simply, I wonder, what made you choose to come to Japan among all those beautiful countries as a holiday destination?
The first is the culture.
Culture?
Yeah, and the next is the people.
What do you mean by culture?
The culture, how disciplined the Japanese are,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh, yeah?
they're very
Yeah.
respectable.
You feel the discipline here?
Yes.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Just from the bathrooms, the public bathrooms,
Oh.
you can see how disciplined they are.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
It's so clean, yeah. That's totally different from Australia as well. Okay, so you like the discipline, yeah. Okay, have you had Japanese food much?
Just the street foods.
Street food, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
takoyaki.
the
Takoyaki.
squid, the squid barbecue.
Oh, in the street
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That was good.
Did you like it?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was good.
Okay, what's your favorite Japanese food?
Japanese curry.
Japanese. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I love Japanese curry too.
Yeah.
Have you had that?
Oh yeah. Yes. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, I have a bias on sushis. I love sushis. Yeah.
Is sushi in Japan and sushi in Philippines different?
Quite a bit. I think it's the servings here are bigger.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
Oh,
The servings here are
interesting. It could be about culture or food or anything, but what do you think is a beautiful point of Japan that you've found since you came here?
The Japanese transit.
Oh,
The
yeah.
train stations and the buses. It's
really?
so easy to get around.
Is it?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't have a hard time transferring
Yeah.
from subway to subway.
Okay, isn't it like complicated or it's pretty clear?
I don't know, when you get the English names of the train stations,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier. Or just go with the numbers.
Oh, because it's
Yeah.
got the numbers and colors and English is everywhere, so it's easy for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good on the Japanese government there. Okay. So last question is gonna be like this. On the other hand, I think every country has something to improve. If you can mention something, okay, if Japan has this, it could be better, or this is something it's hard to deal with for you guys. Do you have something like that?
It's sort of two sides.
Mm-hmm.
Japanese people love their language, so they only speak Japanese.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would wish that more people be able to speak English.
English, yeah.
It's kind of a challenge to like learn the language. You're given the task to learn the language, which is part of why you're coming to a country, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, that challenge is something unexpected because right from the bat, when you get out of the plane, they just speak their language and you're like,
No English at all. Yeah. Oh, so that was this thing that you were surprised.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's fine because he likes anime, so
Yeah.
he got a few words from watching the shows.
Anime helping you learning
Yeah.
English, learn another language, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Thank you very much, yeah?
Thank you.
Enjoy rest of the time in Japan. Thank you. What country are you from?
Friends.
Oh, France.
Yes.
Oh, France. Bonjour, bonjour. Okay. How long have you stayed in Japan already?
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks. How long is your trip in total?
3 weeks in total.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Do you feel it's gonna be enough or?
Maybe not. No.
Maybe not. Okay. I'm a content creator in Japan who interview people to see, the differences in culture and to get the people's opinions and everything. Today in Tokyo, I'm making interview video about foreign tourists, how they are enjoying Japan. What's your travel plan in Japan? Where have you been?
We have been to Osaka first.
Yeah. Oh.
And we have seen Nara and
Kyoto.
Then we came to Tokyo. We have visited a lot of Tokyo, and we also had been to Takao Mountain.
Takao Mountain. Okay, Takao-san, yeah. I think I don't know much about the French cuisine, but French food and Japanese food are quite different, I believe. How are you finding Japanese food?
Very good.
Very good.
Very, very good, yes.
What was the best Japanese food you have so far in Japan?
Okonomiyaki.
Okonomiyaki. Love it. I love it too. Yeah.
I would say melon pan.
Melon
We eat it almost every day.
Really?
Yes.
You don't find a melon pan in your country?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh my god, that's the best answer, mate. I love it. Melon pan. I used to love that too. There are so many beautiful countries outside, and what made you choose to come to Japan as a holiday destination?
We both liked Japan, and it was a wedding voyage. But with we could
Yeah, long time, yeah.
we could not have done it. So here we are, and here we are.
Cultural and historic.
Oh, that's why?
Yes.
Okay, so you were interested in Japan, yeah? Okay, so it could be about food, culture, anything, but what do you think is the best experience you have so far in Japan?
It's not easy.
No.
Yeah, too many?
Yes.
Yes. First day when we get out of the hotel and we discover the city. We were in Osaka. We were arriving at night, so we didn't see much of the city. And it was a beautiful day with very sunny.
Yeah.
And we have seen a lot of tall buildings and all the people on the street going to work. It was very impressive. Very normal experience, finally, in fact, but very nice.
It's very different from France, yeah?
yes.
Okay. On the other hand, yeah, the last question I need to ask you, I think Japan's beautiful, but every country has something like a negative part, negative side. If you have any, what do you think is a negative part of Japan or something difficult for you guys to deal with in Japan?
Maybe the language it can be a problem, but not so important.
Okay.
When we planned our voyage, we expected less English
in Japan,
from Japanese people, but we were surprised by so many Japanese people talking a little English.
Okay.
So it was finally not so
problem.
exactly.
What do you think is the difficulty here?
Life habits.
Life habit. What do you mean?
It's in the everyday life, for example, to try
a t-shirt.
shirts we have to put off our shoes. And it's we were very surprised when
Really?
we went to a store and try on t-shirts, and we had to
Take our shoes
take
off.
our shoes off. You had to put a cap on your hair, and
really?
Yes.
It's
it
not
was,
usual in France.
It's not
Not
the
at
usual
all.
thing. Maybe we are a bit too clean, yeah? We're too disciplined about that. Interesting. Okay, thank you very much, yeah? Merci beaucoup. What country are you from?
United States.
United States.
United States.
United States. Are you guys here for a holiday or
Here for business.
business? For how long?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, you're gonna be here for a long time then.
Long time, yeah.
And for you?
Yes, I'm here for 2 weeks for business.
2 weeks for business. Okay, and how long have you guys stayed here already?
Already here 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah. 1 week. So 1 more week to go.
You're very fresh then.
Yes.
Okay. I love food. I love Japanese food, and I live in Australia to be honest. But Japanese food here and Japanese food in Australia are quite different. You've been here for more than a week, more than a month. You must have many Japanese food.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Japanese food so far?
I like the yakiniku.
Yakiniku.
Yeah, that's my favorite,
You like the
actually.
Japanese style barbecue?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
oishi desu.
How about you?
Oh, my favorite is the sushi.
Sushi, yeah?
So much better than home.
Oh yeah, you reckon?
Oh,
It's
so
a-
much better.
Yeah.
So fresh.
What is the best experience you have since you came here?
Oh man, it's hard to explain. Just there's so much variety here. You can find so many activities to do, so many things to see.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not so much for this trip because it's shorter, but in previous trips.
Oh, you've been here before?
Yes, yeah, maybe 6 times now.
What?
Yeah, I think my favorite was taking the Shinkansen to Kyoto. In the
Nice.
U.S., we just don't have trains like that.
Okay.
They don't exist.
So it's something else. It's something special. Okay, so the last question is going to be like this. You know, I think Japan's good. Japan's a beautiful country, but every country has something to improve, and maybe there is something difficult for you guys to deal with. What do you think is that in Japan?
Well, for me personally, sometimes I wish we didn't work such long hours here.
Oh, you gotta kind of fit in the Japanese.
I like the work-life balance a little bit more in the US. Yeah.
Like the US?
Yeah.
Yeah. So US is slightly better than.
In my opinion, yeah.
In your opinion, yeah.
Right.
What do you think?
There's just so many people.
Too many people.
It's so busy everywhere you go.
Yeah,
The
that's-
trains are packed. It's just very, very busy. I'm not
That's
used
true.
to that.
But apart from that, you guys like Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I love Japan.
You came back so many times, so you must. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. What country are you from?
I'm from Mexico,
Mexico.
Mexico City.
I live in Mexico, but I'm from Uruguay and France.
Okay. So, you speak French as well then?
Yes.
So you guys speak Spanish and French. Okay. Do you live in Japan, or are you a tourist, or?
I'm the tourist.
Yeah, we got here 2 weeks ago. We live in Mexico City.
Oh, okay. So how long your whole holiday is it gonna be?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
you're almost going home soon.
On Tuesday. We're
On
going
Tuesday.
Home. Yeah.
Which is 2 days later.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your holiday plan in Japan? Where have you been?
We visit Tokyo,
Tokyo?
Kyoto.
Osaka.
Okay.
And we went to Hiroshima for
Oh.
a day.
Okay, I've never been there.
And it's gorgeous. We loved it.
Was it good?
And we've also been to Himeji.
Himeji, yeah. Okay, Hyogo,
A quick,
Himeji.
quick trip to Himeji.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
Fuji.
Oh, we went to Fuji,
Fuji,
for
Kobe.
one night and
Yeah.
Kobe.
What made you come to Japan?
We both love Japan
Yeah.
and Japanese culture.
Yeah.
I study Japanese, so it was also an incentive to come.
Yeah.
But we mostly enjoy Japanese culture and
Okay.
history.
Do you speak Japanese?
ちょっと話せます。
あれ本当に？大学で
ちょっとだけ。
ちょっとだけ。Do you study Japanese in?
はい、in Mexico City.
Oh wow! And do you speak Japanese?
No.
But he learned a few words.
Okay. Starting, yeah? Starting. You're standing in a starting point. Okay, interesting. I reckon Japanese food inside Japan and inside Mexico City must be quite different. What's the best Japanese food you have so far in Japan? What's your favorite?
My favorite is udon.
Udon.
Udon and okonomiyaki.
Udon
But
and okonomiyaki.
Hiroshima style okonomiyaki.
Okay.
We loved it. We didn't know that particular dish, and
Yeah.
we loved it.
Yeah, different, right? Yeah, Hiroshima風お好み焼き。
はい。
Rice with eggs.
Fried rice? Churhan?
Omurice.
Omurice is actually looks like a Western food, but it's actually a Japanese dish. Yeah,
Lovely.
omurice
We
is
loved
nice. What is the best experience you have so far in Japan? Like, I want you to tell me something good about Japan, good point of Japan.
For me, it was order, discipline, and cleanliness.
Okay.
Like everything is so well done. Like
Okay.
everything is in order and everything makes sense. The subway makes sense.
Yeah.
It's really big, but it makes sense.
Really organized.
Organized, and people are really kind.
Yeah.
Like they enjoy helping you,
Yeah.
which is weird. In other countries, you don't find that.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, they're very very welcoming and friendly as well.
Yeah, so this is very special in Japan, yeah?
Yeah.
So the last question is going to be like this. I can tell that you guys are loving the time in Japan and love the Japanese cultures and everything. But every country has something negative, something need to improve. Or maybe something is hard for you guys to deal with in Japan. If I need to ask you one, what is it going to be?
I don't know the many lines of train.
Many...
The subway
The
lines.
subway lines.
Oh, complicated?
It's really
crazy.
complicated.
Yeah.
And for me, it's also the fact that there's a lot of people. It's really crowded.
Yeah.
But everyone is like walking their own path,
Yeah.
and you sort of get like lost between people, and you don't know which side to walk
Oh,
in.
okay.
So that was difficult for us. It's not a negative thing about Japan,
no.
just
Yeah.
difficult for us to sort of like understand.
And which you don't really experience in your country.
Exactly. Yeah. And people just like they don't wait for you to pass. They're just walking, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you have to adapt to that.
Okay, yeah, we're doing that naturally. We can.
Yeah, it's insane, and we are just like lost and confused.
Yeah.
But actually, we did like it. We were just a bit difficult for us to get used to it.
Yeah. Especially like a Shibuya crossing.
Definitely.
It's like
yeah.
shh, and we just we can walk.
Yeah, it's like natural. Yeah,
It's like natural,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
natural.
Okay.
It's insane.
All right, interesting. Muchas gracias, guys. Muchas gracias.
De
De nada.
What country are you from?
We're from the Netherlands.
Is this your holiday or do you live in Japan or?
No, it's our holiday. So I'm out here for 1 week.
Already?
Yeah, already here in Tokyo, and we're planning to stay for another 3 weeks.
You too?
Yes, the same. I'm here now for I think 9 hours. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got out of the plane.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so in this video, I'm interviewing foreign tourists in Tokyo, like how they are enjoying their time. First of all, there are so many beautiful countries out there. And what made you choose to come to Japan?
I think Japanese culture is so distinctively different than all the other cultures.
Yeah.
And so it was on the list for a very long time already. I hope to find the Japan that I thought I would find, like huge buildings in Tokyo, but also the nice culture. We hope to see in the off-beaten path a little bit.
Okay.
So until now, it's exactly what I hoped for. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really-
Okay.
We've seen a lot in Asia already. And
Oh, really? Yeah?
Yeah, we have. And Japan is so different. We think so different compared to the other Asian countries. And
Yeah,
I like it already. It's so clean here.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah. I really like it. And your metro system.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very structured. And
Very
it's-
structured.
Yeah.
Organized.
Organized.
What's the best Japanese food so far you had?
I'm a big lover of ramen.
So am I.
All right, so I really like the tokatsu ramen.
Tonkotsu ramen, yeah.
But yesterday I had squid in wasabi sauce.
Yeah.
Somewhere near metro station, a very low-key place. But even these places surprise you with the quality of food, and the taste is so
refined. I really like it. Yeah.
That's a good thing about Japan because you just walk into anywhere pretty much and you get the nice food. Before you come to Japan, when you're planning to Japan, what were you excited?
About food.
Food.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Japanese food then?
It is sushi.
Sushi, yeah?
Yeah, but I don't eat meat, so I'm really looking forward for your vegetarian
vegetarian
kitchen.
food.
Yeah.
We got some nice vegetables as well. What is the best experience you have experienced so far in Japan? It could be about food, obviously, culture, anything is fine.
Yesterday I walked through Roppongi.
Yep.
And I walked past a place where there's a lot of music coming from the basement.
Yeah.
And I thought, all right, let's go downstairs. Why not? I was on my way back to the hotel, and then I arrived in a place where there was only 50s music. People were 60 years old or older, I think.
Really?
Or dancing on 50s music.
That's
and
cool.
It was really nice. So I stayed there for a bit until the place closed. No one spoke English, but it was a very nice. Everyone was with a huge smile on their face.
Yeah.
And
that's what we need.
Yeah. So these are the surprises that I'm, that I really liked, and. Yeah.
On the other hand, every country has something negative or difficult to deal with, especially for you guys, different culture, from different culture. If you have to choose one, what would it be?
What I don't like is something you have the habit of destroying old buildings. You don't like old buildings?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite a shame because the places like the yokochos, they're very close to each other, and you don't. I believe that they're old-fashioned. Let's build something new. Let's build a new high tower.
We've got modern buildings everywhere.
Exactly, but please stop because it's such a shame, and you don't want it to be touristic or no. It should be. You should be taking care of that and not destroy everything.
We should maintain the real authentic Japan.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I've been to Netherlands actually, and Amsterdam has like a Dutch buildings everywhere, and it's beautiful. Yeah, so that is actually true. What is a thing that you must do in Japan? What do you really need to do?
I think it's the all-in package.
Yeah.
So I think what is nice from Japan. So if you go to the Netherlands, you just go to Amsterdam and you visit and you see some tulip fields, and then you got it. That's fine. But in Japan,
there's
just,
so many things.
Just experience it all. There's not one thing that you have to see. You can also. Well, I could stay a month already here in Tokyo, and I would be happy.
Yeah. So many things there. Yeah.
Exactly. And there's not one thing that stands out of the other things.
Okay.
It's the all-round experience: the food, the architecture, the people. Yeah.
Oh, we are different. We got so many things to do. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you guys.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。はい、ということで今日はここまでですね、日本に来てる外国人観光客に今日本の何に一番感動したか、それから日本で食べた食べ物で一番美味しかったの何なんてところについてここまでインタビューしてきたんですけど、皆さんそれぞれいろんな日本食をね好きになってるようでなんかいいですね。お好み焼きが好きだけど私は特別広島風お好み焼きが好きとかね、フランス人がメロンパンに大ハマりとか面白いなと思いましたね。フランス人ってパンに厳しそうなイメージあるんですけど、メロンパンとか美味しいと思うんですね。いや確かに美味しいんだけど、もっといろんな日本食を食べて日本の良さを感じてもらってもぜひね日本を大好きになってもらえたら嬉しいですね。それにしてもなんか日本帰ってきてから英語の調子がいいんですよね。何なんだろうこれ。ここで英語を話せるようになりたいと思う皆さんに向けて大事なお知らせです。こちらの10万人以上の方が登録してくれている僕の公式 LINE では英語が話せるようになるためにとても役立つ6つの特典を無料でプレゼントさせていただいております。こちらでは旅行、観光、買い物、恋愛、日常、ビジネスなど見やすいようシーンごとに分けた場面フレーズ週190選11500文字135個のフレーズを収録したこちらの電子書籍超品質英会話表現集、たったの20分間で英語の動詞が完全に理解できます。超有益絶対に知らなければいけない英語の動詞についての解説、英語力ゼロからペラペラへの道のりをどこよりも分かりやすく3万字でしっかり解説したこちらの電子書籍、タロサック流180日で英会話力0から100への道のり、たびたびコミュ力お化けと言われる僕の対人コミュニケーションで意識している超重要ポイントを60スライドにて完全解説、タロサック流コミュ力爆上げ法最強の10選、そして効果抜群今すぐ使えるタロサック監修、朝昼夜1日を 通し使える独り言英会話100フレーズ、これらの合計6つの特典を来てくれた方全員に無料でプレゼントさせていただいております。ぜひですねこれらの特典受け取りたいという方はこの動画の概要欄の一番上に僕の公式 LINE のリンクありますので、そちらから友達追加してください。他の国とは違ってガイドブックに乗り切らないぐらい日本にはやれることあるんだって。メロンパンってそもそも日本食なんだなとかね、もう普通に暮らしてたら気にもしない、気づきもしないことがわかる。外国人観光客の目線で日本の良さを見るのって面白いなって。この動画を見たことで英語を学びながら楽しみながら客観的に日本のことをより理解できちゃってるあなたがそこにいるのである。見るだけで頭の中グローバル化しちゃったんだよ。最後まで見てくれた皆さんありがとうございます。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録忘れずに、高評価も忘れずに、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。